We're going live and we are live. Let's make sure we don't have no background noise kicking here. All right. Looks like we are live. Oh, we got audio is good. Little backup. Oh, reverb there. Sorry about that, folks. Are we're gonna just stroll around on the Black Mirror tonight, and let's close this up here. We don't need extra stuff going. We don't need that extra tab right now. So, what are we gonna do tonight, folks? Looks like nobody's in the house but me now. Hopefully, well, somebody gave it a thumb up, so we got a lurker already. But we got it on subscriber mode only. And I made a video today and uploaded it, doing it live, and well, a premiere rather. I don't do many premieres, but I thought, could I draw anybody up? And I did. And I asked y'all to leave a comment. Who we got here? Eli Buchanan. Hey, speaking of the devil, brother, the other day I asked you, hey, could you go to my post and see that post with my grandchild on a dragon? Leave a comment. And you didn't leave a comment, brother. So go leave a comment. I made a nice video today showing, well, we'll look at that in a minute. I did a video today where I had a couple people come to the stream, but didn't, after the stream ends, the premiere end, leave a comment. And we're just trying to promote this. You know what I mean? You have it a thumbs up. Well, God bless you, brother. Thank you, damn New Zealand pirate. Hope you're having a good summer, man. I'm ready for spring here, man. You guys can have this winter. You can have all this winter stuff. So, yeah, I was looking like, you know what? Just on the side, your summer sucks. Yeah, no, I've been checking it out. I check the weather there once in a while, you know. Plus, I did a lot of stuff that I didn't even present yet. Some stuff that I got, you know, together about New Zealand and so forth, and a bunch of images that I haven't even produced yet. I have probably 12 or 13 videos on one of these jump drives that never aired, that I've been working on, that I wanted to be, put together well and smoothly. And that brought me to doing this stream tonight, matter of fact, as what we're talking about. Um, so, um, you know, those type of things like that, and unity and division and so forth, right? So I noticed in my feed, it said that Curtis 47 was promoting 1 hour ago. 1 hour ago, it was well longer than that because I seen this longer than an hour ago, but that's what the computer tells me anyway. Um, of Kairos here, who I've went to his videos and looked at his videos and some of his stuff that he's saying there, but he has never is once came by and said hello on my channel or made a comment or never even said hello to me before. And so, and then I read this, and it says, while some people spend their time whining and making irrelevant hit pieces, the real researchers are out in the field handling business. Decades of high end trade experience combined with knowledge of the area, knowledge of the false narrative, knowledge of the tides, and their proper tools and equipment generate tangible evidence that can be analyzed. Jaw dropping boots on the ground, courtesy of I am Kairos. All right. Well, while some see, I hope you're not talking about any meltologist because that's how stuff starts. I hope you're talking about some geologist or something here. Because you know what? This comment here takes me back when I first started seeing this guy ever. He didn't have no subscribers then. That's when, if y'all remember young Yoakum, man, I thought he was our soldier, the guy in our team. And in 2019, rolling in 2020, and young Yoakum wanted to start talking about drinking urine in meltology streams. And I thought, what nonsense is that? Okay. I thought, what nonsense is that? And I made comments about it. And all of a sudden, I had people turn against me, and there was dissension in the ranks, and all kinds of nonsense was going on, right? Oh, you know what I'm not doing? I didn't share that. I didn't share that damn thing. I thought I was showing you the same thing. Well, I read it to you anyways. So I read it to you anyways. Let's see right here. Share screen. We'll share the screen that I just had up there. That was blabbing from there. Right there. So there's the stream right there I was sharing from. So my hope is that this guy's talking about meltology and not talking about a meltologist, whoever it may be. You know, stuff like this. If it's a geologist, he's talking about or something, that's fine, but he should make it clear because there's suspicion here. See, in regard to how this is worded and everything, like, look at me, look at me. But maybe it's just me. What do you think there? Anybody else got any comments? How about you, Eli? See, I just want to know what's going on there. Because if I'm going to this guy's channel and promoting him and giving him my thumbs up, I want to make sure this guy ain't talking about no oh, about that douchebag? Well, why don't you just say it about the guy? Because this leaves like I thought maybe who's this guy talking about? I'm trying to think what melthead he could be talking about. And that's how I took it. See, I took it at you're writing about this guy. See, just like somebody made a comment that I use AI. I use Grammarly. Does anybody know what Grammarly is? I use Grammarly. I come up with words and sometimes I can't put the words together correctly with the comma and so forth. So I run it through Grammarly. And also, I've been in prison, and you know what I used to do? I used to read the dictionary and read um, all kinds of thesauruses and all different stuff like that, uh, medical journals, because I wanted to be a doctor when I got out of prison, but that can't happen when you have a felony. The librarian at Jackson Prison said half the time, one time she said to me, young man, you know the last time this book was checked out? I said, no, ma'am. 1954, old medical journal. See? No, I didn't say you were talking bad about it. I didn't know that was your comment. I thought you took that comment from his channel and that's something that he wrote or somebody. I didn't know that you wrote that. See? See how words can be, you know what I mean? How words can see if you read it like see how I took it, there's perspective again, you know what I mean? So anyway, I was just gonna go. I seen you were, promoting that guy. That's what I was gonna do tonight until I read that comment. And I'm like, what the hell is this? You know what I mean? Kind of took me for a loop there. You know what I mean? Because that's what it took me back to. Took me back to Yoakum when I said, "Hey, why are you talking about drinking urine on the damn Meltologist channel? We're trying to get this promoted, and how many people are gonna listen to us when they say, oh, it's all right to drink urine?" See, I hear you. Okay, well that was directed to you there, Beagle. Who Beagle, he can't come to my channel because I block him completely. And when he does, I'll block him again. And I've dealt with trolls. Matter of fact, I'm working with a guy that works for YouTube out of Walled Lake. And I was trying to help my friend, and I reported these trolls that have been harassing my friend who's got like 1,580 some subscriber. He talks about mental health and stuff like that, but he's been trolled a lot. So I went there, and I've been there for about a week and a half, 2 weeks now, every day in his chat, and have a background moderator, full moderatorship on both that I was given. And I can start building a database of these trolls that have been getting them. And one troll had about 50 people all commenting, but it's the same person. and we got that guy already, but we're working on some other ones. And what they're trying to do is get their MAC addresses from their phones or their computers. And then when they ban them, they can never log on with those machines again. They'd have to go buy new phones or new PCs. So that's what's going on in the YouTube world. And I've been inspired by my friend to assist a guy named Chad. So that's kind of it's fun and tedious at the same time. It's a lot of work, man. But it's easy after you did it for a week. You get the knack of how you can get them and trace log them and all kind of stuff that people say you can't do. It's like people who hide behind VPNs. People don't even know what a VPN if they think they can hide behind that. I used German software before. I don't care what you're behind. This German software called TeamViewer, it's phenomenal. It's like $900 for a license today for that stuff. But I'm not a hacker today either, or nor do I work for Skype, who are, big corporate America, who's more of a hack than anybody. Hacked us all. Hack us daily. Anyway. Oh, Geology George is involved in this too? No, I got a lot of ridicule when I started talking bad about Yoakum, in the past. And then when I read this, I thought, who is this being directed at? You know what I mean? And I loved young Yoakum, man, but I didn't like the fact that he put that on the table talking about meltology. It just wasn't right. Because I was being serious about what's going on in life then, because that's when they told us all put your mask on and shut up and you got to get injected, right? And I didn't buy none of that shit. And in 2019, I went to the grocery store with a grocery cart full of beer cans to return, and about 30, 40 bucks worth. I'm standing in a line. I got all these people around me with masks on. And there's a huge line. I'm like, what the hell's going on? We start talking and stuff, and I'm just talking to this lady who's about 7 years old. Next thing you know, the cops come over and call me by name and tell me I have to leave, that I'm banned from Kroger's for disrupting the peace. I was just talking in a normal voice to one lady who agreed with me about Bill Gates and this hocus pocus, and I got banned from Kroger's. I swear to you, folks, we live in a very strange, weird society today. And that cop followed me as they were banning me from this Kroger. He was following me to the car. This cop didn't have a mask on. It was a White Lake cop. I told him, hey, what you doing following me, motherfucker? You ain't got a mask on. Bitch, get away from me, I told him. And he did. He fucking backed up. I went and booked out of that damn stupid ass Kroger. And go look at that sign, Kroger. It's GOG. Read their lettering on their walls. Kroger. It's GOG. Huh? I can't make this shit up. Just like people buy stuff from Amazon. You're buying a product that's made in China from a guy's company who hosts a big penis on the side of his truck. How dumb are my Americans? How dumb are society as a whole? You know what? Bezos with Amazon. Let me tell you what happened in the state of Michigan. We the people in the state of Michigan, we spent over $55 million building a thing that we called the Silverdome. It was 55 million tax dollars. Well, it became unoccupied and it was sold by our stupid leaders here to a Canadian billionaire for $548,000, folks. He sat on it for 1 year and he sold it to Bezos for $127 million, folks, to build Amazon warehouse and put trucks there and start shipping it all over here. See these dirt balls, folks? So don't buy nothing from Amazon. Don't get nothing from a pimp on the street, corporate America, who's shitting down our throats every day with a big penis on the side of his truck. Come on. See, if we all unite like that, we say, fuck you, Bezos. You made all your money by books, right? When there's the internet up and all I go to these flea markets and so forth and see bins full of books. Nobody's reading no more. So how'd you make all your billions of dollars selling books? Oh, more hocus pocus. See? Wow. Oh, hey, $1 trillion came up missing, but next thing you know, there's a whole bunch of billionaires. Huh? Kind of makes you wonder, don't it, folks? Yeah, there you go, Eli Buchanan. He made his money from cocaine. Is that right? I didn't know about that. But so anyway, I made a pretty cool video today. I thought Linda watched it with me. And we had I forget who else because I got brain lock right now. Hardcore cokehead. Well, I did time with uh, white boy, white boy Rick, the cocaine kid in Detroit. He was 17, did a whole bunch of time. He got out. I think he's running a dispensary now, and he got in a little bit more trouble and so forth. But I heard the story from him being locked up about he didn't have this dope underneath his porch and that money and stuff. He didn't keep it there. He was set up and blah blah blah. And that's all our FBI and all that. You know, just it's such a pathetic story. And it's a little guy, a peon compared to the players. You know what I mean? So anyway, how about this dude? You know him. He's on Tool Time, huh? I forget his inmate number, but he was there on third gallery going through quarantine. He got caught with 10 ounces of coke, and he's running it for the elite Hollywood freaks. And he does a little bit of time, and then he goes back to Hollywood and's got his Tool Time because he didn't rat on nobody. See? So more coke heads. So yeah, that was Tim Allen. He was in Jackson prison in a redesignated building of the past. I've been there. It was the largest walled prison in the world, folks. It was not a nice place, but thick ass walls. Excuse me. So anyway, so we're clear on that. What's going on there with winding up Malt Beagle? At least it wasn't, anyway, I guess I got to read better, understand that comment came from Curtis and not all this that he said, right? Okay. So I could see well, I had a little picture of them windmills from Spain because before I seen this, that's where I was going to go. I was going to go to uh Pat Brick's channel. He's not from Spain, but made me think of them windmills and stuff. And I'm going to show him. Yeah, it just seemed like I didn't know, man. Who you talking about? You talking about me? Maybe I do a little bit of whining. I whine about these guys that are making a living, like the guys I profiled today out of Pennsylvania. Yeah, I went to their channel. Matter of fact, we could go there real quick. We could go. Let's see. Here we're in a live stream here. We go here, and these guys I did a video on. Let's see here. We just go like this, right? Go like that. We view the channel so you guys can see that. Anyway, let's see. Here we are. Oh yeah, we live. But see, let's look at the lives. Or no, was it the videos? Oh, it's the videos, the premieres, right? Because I did a premiere today, and I guess I do whine. See, I whined about these guys. Red bricks revealing deceivers. And who are the deceivers? Huh? And share it with you and let
Guys, that's nuts, right?
You're a bad influence on me. That's all I know.
Amazing PA. I went to their channel since their channel started when they had hardly any subscribers. I told them what they're in. It's melted buildings and quit mine stuff. My comments disappear. So in the video, I ask, hey, all you melt heads, go there. Go to this guy's channel. This PA, make a comment. Then take a screenshot. If everyone did that, we'd have a compilation of screenshots of this guy taking comments down,
we told them
pointing
over
out
and over
the
and over.
truth.
So
See what I mean?
We can continue.
So if we
as
did
you
stuff
walk
like
around,
that,
look
we
just
could get
behind him. You
these
see
guys off the
vitrified red
scene and
bricks.
talking
That's
about
what you're
what
looking at,
needs
folks.
to be talking about.
Vitrified
Just
red
like Shawnee
bricks
B said to
everywhere.
me, hey, he said, man, I sure would like to explore that. I sure would love to have Shawnee B down there exploring that, because he would show you all the stuff these guys skip over, but it's pretty evident just looking around by yourself. You know what I mean? You don't have to be no Meltologist to see it. Once somebody who has a little common sense say, look, folks, this is melted infrastructure here. Huh? I said it over and over and over and over. I can't even believe that I spent 47 minutes producing this, but I enjoyed it, and it took me away from the madness. Look at that, man. Look at it. That's a dead fox there, by the way, on them red bricks all croaked over like that. Huh? So, yeah, he's the underground Mario. Huh? Underground Mario who deletes your comments if it's in any form or fashion of talking about it's a melted building. Yeah, exactly. He just wants to make a buck, and I think that's sick to me. I think, I think I'd rather have these. What has he got? I think he's got like 67,000 viewers. I'd rather have them 60,000 viewers go over and watch Shawnee B's channel, Curtis 47's channel, something that they can make some sense of. You know what I mean? Not this just telling you all that and narrative over these miners. Just how can you even? And they know damn well we've told these people, not just myself. I know other meltologists said something to these guys. They don't do nothing. Look what he's walking in there, huh? Fucking red brick ash, all fucked up there, man. Look at that, man, huh? Red brick building ash and all kind of shit. Dead fox down there probably came, drank the water, huh? Huh? These miners did all this. You should have seen what these miners had to do while they dug this out. They bring in big old huge fucking blocks and all kind of shit, man. They must have had donkeys for fucking days coming through here, you know? Yeah, Curtis 47 said in the chat, see, he left comments on that guy's channel. Well, you know what? Hey, for shits and giggles, what's the guy's fucking handle there? I had him as a sub early on, you know what I mean? Just to see what he's looking at and use it for my advantage. See what I mean? So, but anyway, we don't want to do that. We'll sound like the whiners. But maybe I am whining. I'm whining about this kind of crap. Look, I know I've been on the back burner. I've had Red Brick Channel since 2019. I have 1,400 subscribers. I only see the same people all the time. No new people ever. Even if I go drop links there, I don't see them. Then when I do have a live, like even when I had a premiere today, before I seen anyone, it told me I had 4 messages. I had absolutely 0 messages. Then it said I had 6 messages, and I had absolutely 0 messages. Then finally, Linda says something, and I see Linda's message. And then Manifest left a message, and I seen that. And then it said I had 8, but I only had 2. And then my own. And my own. That's it. So, and then I don't know who else stepped in. I don't know. It might have been Eli this morning or somebody. Who else stepped in? See, I can't even think right now. So, Oh, who we got here? We got Eli Curtis 47, Stevie B. Thanks for stopping by, Stevie B. Um, so anyway, it just kills me about these guys. You know what I mean? You know, he could he could still stay monetized, and still talk about the truth. Or can you, huh? Or are they in the club? Just like in this video, this guy, they find a mason jar and they say, perfect mason. See, it's more nonsense. And then look, we're going to go to, matter of fact, I'm going to do that. We're going to stop this for a minute and I want to show you something here. Oh, I only had 30 views. Let's see here. A comment here, right? Look, one comment. It says it has 4 comments, right? But you see one there, right? And if I sort by it, let's see what we get. The newest. Okay. Oh, we finally have. Let's see when this came. 7 hours ago. And look, here's one came 7 hours. This guy says, this is Floyd Bingo. He says, Phil and Justin are my boys. Peace from Scranton, Pennsylvania. Keep the truth alive, brother. Peace. Well, them are his bros. That comment don't make no sense because I'm not talking like they're good people telling a story. They might be good people. I probably might get along with the guys, but my problem is that Curtis has been ignored. Other Meltologists have been ignored. I've spoken to these guys and said, hey, and my comments are deleted. So I thought, oh, can we go to their channel right now and look, and you'll see. You won't see. I'm just curious if we see anybody's comment that's talking anything about Meltology. And see, look, Pat Brick, he left a comment. God bless you, Pat Brick, out there. Big heart for you, my man. Phil, I don't know what's going on. I mean, Floyd, thank you for your view and your like, if you hit the like. But as far as Phil and Justin are, if them your boys, speak to them. Floyd Bingo. Floyd Bingo 1, speak to them and get them to talk about what they're really in, not the narrative lie that they're regurgitating. People live above that. So once it collapses, their house is going to collapse in there or something like that. Don't you think the public should be made aware of this? Like on the news, saying, hey, warning, warning, we live on a crime scene. We live on top of melted buildings. You know why? Hey, not too far from me, a house went in a sinkhole. The father was inside. You know what happened, folks? They've never found him. Just on the outside of Wayne, just by Wayne County right there. They never found him. What happened? The house goes in the sinkhole and goes way, way down, and there's water infrastructures moving shit around too. And dad's gone. Huh? What the hell? See, that really happened right here in my own community with sinkholes. And what are we living on, folks? Melted buildings. See? Warning, warning, Eli says. They eat babies. Who are you talking about, Eli? Please, please let us know. Who's eating babies there, Eli? We need to know. They took a restraining order on me. No, I haven't left them a comment, Eli, since 2020. Since 2020, I haven't left these guys a comment. But I seen them in my feed today, and you know what? That just fed me some content to talk more smack about these guys, and I ain't said nothing about these guys to nobody, nor them, since 2020. So when they had, I don't know, maybe 100 subscribers. Epstein and crew. Hey, Eli, you're kind of losing me, bro, in your comments, man. Huh? You trying to be a troll? Because that ain't funny, man. I don't talk about Epstein here or his crew. Huh? I ain't really appreciating what you're saying, Eli. You're kind of making me feel like you're kind of like a troll, man. That's a troll comment there, brother. Huh? That had no relevancy to nothing I said. Nothing. Yeah. Yeah, I know there's another guy who does some mining. He bought a chunk of land that's a melted building and he's mining for silver and so forth. And he's been doing that. I've seen his channel start and it grows. And again, I followed him and looked at some of the places he's going and just vitrified bricks and shit again. But he's making money doing that, living on a melted building. So I don't know what you're talking about there, Eli, but that's not a very good moderator, bro. You're supposed to be supporting my channel, talking about meltology, huh? Huh? Can you share a little bit about meltology? Maybe we can get some new subscribers, bro. Huh? Can you help? For real. I go to your channel, make comments. Always a good comment I'll leave. Every melt head. So I don't come on there and say stuff like that, bro. So I'm kind of lost to what you're doing there. So anyway, see how them comments right there, the negative comments, changed the whole feel, the whole vibe of things, buddy. I guess you are a pirate, huh? Anybody else got a comment about his comments there, huh? What's up, Ross? I'm whining, man. See, Eli, he started it, man. He's got me whining, man. Just like the comment that uh, was left on Curtis 47 channel, but we were talking about Beagle. See, now there's a reason to whine. A guy want to make hocus pocus stories, but you know, it just I think tactics of stuff like that. Like I'll tell you one thing that John Levi and Martin Lideke, however you say his name, the mud flood dude from the UK. Them two got together and propagated stuff, like when Lideke's channel was hijacked by the Chinese and he couldn't do this and all that. And go to my sub channel and all this hocus pocus. At the same time, John Levi's, oh, look, man, look at picture of me when I was in this this era and hocus pocus AI created image of John Levi as somebody in the past. See, it's and just people want to say, "Oh yeah, John Levi's almost a red brick believer." Oh man, John Levi is not our friend, folks. He ain't nothing but a, a Utah coffee slinging, no good piece of crap, in my opinion, folks. Back in 2019, I told him, there ain't no track of the gods, bro. Them are railroad tracks. A matter of fact, the coffee shop you in, brother, is handed down, repurposed building that you just got repurposed from a church to your coffee shop. And it's a redesignated red brick building, a survivor of the melt. See? Yeah, Shawnee B is. He's got 5,000 damn videos plus. Every 10 minutes, it seems like. Not 10 minutes, I'm exaggerating. My phone's getting a bink, bink, bink. And every time it binks, I know who it is. It's Shawnee B. So Shawnee B is a hard worker. I profiled Shawnee B many times on YouTube. I dig the dude. And I don't know, you know. So see how something was worded, just like how uh, Eli just worded some stuff. You know, he want to change the whole flavor of the vibe and everything, man. We just got past me being misunderstood about Curtis 47 comment. Like, who's the one whining? You know, here I just told you I was whining, and now Eli Buchanan got me whining about his comments. You know, read them, folks, and nobody's gonna say nothing back. Say, why would you say something like that? I don't get that at all, man. And then they ask you, hey, explain yourself. Well, there you are, Eli. Explain yourself. What kind of comments are those, brother? Huh? But anyway, I guess you can't see it. Again, that's perspective. See? So, what the fuck, you know? So, anyway, what did I get today? I got a couple, uh, 9 thumbs up, or 9 views and 4 thumbs up is what it says right there, right? For this today. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Oh, I'm on the wrong damn thing. There. That's where I'm on right now. So this is YouTube right here. I had 30 views. 30 views and 7 thumbs up. And just 1, 2, 3 comments. So we ain't playing this guy no more. Oh, that's me. Yeah, we're not gonna play this. So anyway, let's see who else is doing something, man. Huh? We got any melt heads doing nothing? Huh? Let me see. Shawnee B. Shawnee B is always busy doing shit. That profile, someone mentioned Shawnee B in the comments. Let's see. 8 hours ago. Overall finding worse for Polytech. Mel, let's go to the videos because I know he just produced one. It says it's supposed to be the bomb to put aside all the nonsense, right? Oh, world and other findings. It would be hard. After this, it would be hard to deny. Okay? 55 minutes. He's going to say, after this, it would be hard to deny. You see where I started it? See this red line? That's where I started watching it, but I got distracted with life and had to do some other things, like perhaps maybe walk my dog or something. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to watch it with y'all. And here we go. This is Shawnee B, folks, to all my subscribers out there, and hope we can get some new ones to show you Meltology and people in Melt. We had a little whining. My moderator, some dumb comment, kind of lost. But I don't know how to fix that. You know what I do with people? You know what I do with people who can't even be real? Huh? I want you to be a moderator. I know that. You got comments like that. I say supportive things to your channel, bro. And I ain't a moderator on your channel, am I? That saddens me. See, there's some more whining right there. If somebody is supposed to be in Meltology,
This place is
dumb comments.
gated off for the season, I guess.
I'm gonna go smoke a doobie.
I'm gonna get what I can.
Red bricks to y'all. Thanks for stopping by.
I'm gonna get what I can in here. Looks like a lock system down in there. Look at these walls. I'm gonna keep going a little bit.
Joints. Eli Buchanan broke my heart, man. I'm gonna have Ginger smack you, dude. How about that?
Rock just kicking around.
I know she could kick your ass anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's like a whole lock system down in there.
Funky ass pirate out of New Zealand.
Pipe sticking out. Like I seen these.
Red fucking brick.
Just sitting here. This has been part of it. So you can definitely tell there was some massive destruction going on around here.
Hell yeah,
Something happened here. You can see the wall right here. What's that doing there? Here we go, guys. By the way, this is Holyoke, Massachusetts. This is our second run here. And I think it's going to take more than two runs at this place to really see it. This is like some big lock or something. Let's see. Here it goes. Never been here before. Just so you know, they look like rocks, right? But I'm pretty sure we're looking at red bricks here. So I'm gonna walk all the way up there and then walk out of here. And look at the trees growing on it. The trees are just growing off of it. Look at the texture of this stuff. And the color. It's all the way down there. This is where I started off, that pipe right there. This place is crazy. I'll say it in the words of the Wild Army UK. This is bonkers in here. Completely bonkers. So I'm gonna get out of here. This is some of the craziest stuff I've ever seen right here. And look, it looks like bedrock. But look at this, I'm gonna show you right here. What's that right there? That's the red brick. So I think I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna make my way back to the car and probably start heading back towards home because we're about an hour out. But this is the craziest shit I've ever seen. Look at the texture of this here. Look at it. All bricks all blocked out. Man, it is Red Brick Saturday. And this wall is, I'd have to say 30 feet, maybe higher. And come to where I started, where it goes from janky rock blocks to red bricks. All red bricks. Hey guys, I'm on the edge of one of these small little canal systems. Just wanted to show you this wall over here. Comes all the way up. And right under one of these bridges. And this stuff I'm walking on. Alright guys. Whew. Sorry I'm out of breath. I just found my way across this river. I had to, here, let me show you. Ah, that was crazy. See that little spot right there? It's almost like a little dam spot. I just crossed over those rocks. Feet. This is the wall I was looking at. But I seen this over here. I wanted to come get a close look at it. I'm glad I did. Let's look at what we got going. Oh, sorry. This is bad footing. Look at this. Why is it all brick? The whole tunnel's brick. Sorry guys, I'm super out of breath on after that one. This wall is just crazy. You see the damage. You see this used to be all bricks. Let's see if we can get a closer look in this thing. It's all brick. All old, destroyed brick. I think I have a flashlight today. I can only get in just a little bit, but let's get in there. Alright. I see a pipe right there at the end of it. It's all old brick. Hold on, let's get at it. Oh, that's crazy, guys. It's crazy. Crazy. Here it is from up above. Yeah. So we got the water coming in from underneath the street right here. Look, if you zoom in right here. What's going on here? Like the tops of tunnels. Just flowing this way, right to that building, right underneath, I think. What are we seeing over here? Patches of brick all over the wall. The water's going right underneath me, right where I'm standing. Runs right through here. So there's a tunnel that goes under this road right through to this place. And we were just over there. And we got some more gears. Used to be part of this canal system right here. Yeah, we got gears, messed up blocks. Things all melted and messed up. Pretty messed up in there. All right, we got the city hall. And I was just looking at these places across the canal. I was just over there looking at all these places. I seen this from across the road, so I'm gonna take a walk down this wall right here. So, well, let me back up. So to me, looks like what? Rocks. Really interesting looking rocks, right? Really interesting looking rock wall. What do we got going on now? Look at this stuff. Look at it. Keep going. I really don't think anybody patched that. I think what we're looking at here is an old brick wall, and something happened to it, and this is just what survived. Look, it goes all the way down. We're gonna follow it all the way down. See what we can find in this wall. And even the rocks, you can see the damage to them. I don't think we're looking at patchwork here. Just all survival. This is one of the craziest walls I've ever seen. Even the stone is very distinct looking, has a very unique look to it. And definitely looks burnt. Look at this stuff. Look at it right here. Look at the texture of that. You can still see the brick lines in it. Little patches. Little patches. Not a patch job. Patch is a survival. This used to be a brick wall. This was a big, giant brick wall right here. And we find this stuff everywhere. We find it all over the place. So I'd have to say, just some survival. Old world. This used to be part of the old world system. We're right on the canal, so definitely part of this canal system. All the gears, all the turbines. All the survival. Just survival, guys. So that's a pretty cool spot right here. So I'm actually down on the canal now. Like, this is right under the bridge. You've got all these pipes coming out. Crazy pipes. Got bricks everywhere. I'm right on the edge. They're everywhere, guys, and they look toasty. This one, having it up. There's the water. Bricks right on the water's edge. So we're looking at old brick structure. It turned into rock. It's pretty obvious when you see what we see. There's some gears from the top side. There's another set right here. And there's the canal we were just looking at. That wall I was looking at with all the survival. It's right up in there. The second tier. Let's kind of see the bricks from here. But I think we're gonna move, guys. I think we're gonna keep going. But there was definitely some sort of system right here. Look at this dam. We were on the other side earlier. We just had to come down here. I know I'm already kind of passing of the truss, but I want to get a closer look at this. Check it out, guys. See the water coming off down here. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna start moving out of town. Actually, that side of the dam is Holyoke. We just crossed that bridge right there. Pretty sure we're in South Hadley right now. Sorry, guys. Whoa, what's that? What is all that stuff? That looks like all red brick. It's all red brick right in there. It's all right here. All red brick. Just all meltified. Okay guys, I'm gonna get out before I get kicked out. Let's see if I can get this right up here on this wall. What are those doing there? It's funny. Yep, all on the outer edge of this dam that we're looking at right here. We're just looking at this wall. And I can see that pipe right here is filled with bricks. Let's see if I get it. Right there. Filled with bricks. Even though we're on the rock wall. Alright guys, I don't know how this came out today. I hope it was alright. I was testing out a new phone, new camera. So you can see like the mortar lines on them blocks. Alright guys, have a good one. I just can't stop finding stuff, so
Yeah, Johnny B always says that he can't stop. See that? I love that, man.
we're
That's
on the
his
dam.
motto. I can't go.
There's a little canal coming through here.
Bricks.
I seen something over here I want to show you real quick before we go. This is a gold mine, this place. Gold mine. What's going on right here? What is going on right here? It's coming out of the side of the hill. Been eaten by the trees. Yep, it's coming out of the side of the hill. Right along the edge. Just walking along this wall right here. This hillside. That's where I just found that stack of bricks. The trees growing on the blocks. Yeah. Some part of some big massive structure. Steel. In the Pebble Creek. Steel in the Pebble Creek. Alright guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I know I said it a few times. I hate it when I say it and I just keep saying it. But I keep finding stuff, man. Just keep finding more and more. So, alright guys. Hope this is decent today. Not quite sure how it came out, because like I said, I'm working with new camera and phone. Oh, look at that there, guys. This is on the inside of that wall. Huh? How did that all get in there? Thought this was a rock wall. There's a pipe right there. Bricks all stacked until it turns into stone. Bricks all stacked until it turns into stone. All right, have a good one. There's the falls I was just at. Just walking along this hillside right here. Right at the end of the hill. There we go. Right at the end of the hill. It's this whole hillside, just a brick. Just brick. All right, guys, have a good one. Okay, guys, we took a ride into Clinton, Massachusetts. You can see the old brick tower in the background. And I'm gonna walk you guys along this wall here, and we're gonna see what we can find. See what we can find. I think you guys probably know, but somebody's got some explaining to do. For sure, somebody's got some explaining to do. All right, let's get some more up here. But what we're really gonna do is we're gonna walk down this wall right here. And I see some interesting stuff just right off the start. All right, here we go. Right off the bat, I can see that there are steel plates or some sort of steel lining these squares that all these survival bricks are in. Like even this one, let's see if I can get a close up on it. You can even see the grooves in the steel on that one. It's kind of weird. And I definitely theorize that the steel has a lot to do with the survival of bricks. And it's a common theme of what I see where I go. When I see stuff like this, there's always that old steel present.
Is this a brick?
It sure is.
I just took it out that hole right there.
Yeah, it's a brick, all right.
It was.
It's heavy though, huh?
Yeah.
Super heavy.
That's why I asked.
Yeah, it is. Look at this one.
Chrissy B.
Even these steel things got
You got the Red Brick family. I love to see that too. We got Shawnee B, Chrissy B.
and you got the
Curtis.
survival of bricks
Yeah.
around the steel.
That's
And
some cool stuff,
further
man.
away you get, you got your
Cool. Melted building believers.
pattern of traveling bricks, and I mean even up here, look at up top. They're all up here too.
So let's take a look, see here of how our and then we can see that somewhere here.
So we're like, all right, let me show you over here. There's a river or a canal system right on the back side of that catwalk thing we're looking at. And then a really steep hill that goes up to these houses up
What's
on
that
the hill.
for? Sorry about that, folks.
So we're kind of like down in the valley of this place. And I think that there's probably some beams or something running out of these holes
My own damn
right
thing
here.
Just scroll on that. No?
Even up top too. You can see up top the damage up there.
Yep.
It
Weird.
is so weird, huh?
And then you got one line right here. This one.
Yeah, I know. Those are weird too.
It's like a pipe used to be there.
Yeah,
or
or some
something.
piece of metal. Yeah, that's what I would think too. Like a pipe or some
So
piece
this
of
wall
metal.
got broken in half, or whatever it was.
Something happened to this wall for sure. And it wasn't built like this. Like this isn't the way they built it when they first built this place. Some of these are pretty comical to look at. And this one's got all this white mortar all over it. Yeah, that brick you just showed me, that half of one. If you can see the inside of these bricks, you see all them white specks. Like that was in that one that you showed me. That half of one.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was one of these bricks.
This one right here by itself.
Look at this little section right here. Yeah, I see that one too. Watch your toes. Watch your toes. Yep.
There's a whole bunch in there too.
Sure is. So I guess when they were coming to do the patchwork, they were just sticking them in the holes too. Then I guess. Look at this section right here. Wow, this is
There's more, babe.
it's a lot. This is a lot.
There's a hole in this one. There's all kinds of things out here.
I know this is.
It's got like a drill hole or something. Do you see it? Right here.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, a little knobby thing. I know.
A little bit of everything is here
Mm-hmm.
that I'm on. Or was.
See, and you say to people,
Definitely, I don't
look at
think it
this.
was
Look at this, folks.
put together like this.
No, look at those pipes.
I know, huh? Those are
Look, you see there the node. See there? That blocked up
conduit
right there.
pipes. They look like they ran electric, maybe water and electric.
Oh, well, no such thing.
Water and electric, maybe on those. Yeah, look at them just sticking out right here. It's pretty funny, guys. It's funny that
There
people,
again.
you know,
See the
fight against
hourglass
us so
there.
hard when it's right in front of our face.
Again, the repeating,
It's right in front of our faces.
the repeating pattern, as we talk about over and over and over.
Big cinder blocks. I'm gonna try to get through this little spot right here. Hold on. Okay, we just walked down this whole wall. Started off down in this corner right down here. And yep, still got.
Seeing people can't wrap their heads around what we're talking about here. And that's what Shawnee's
I've
showing
seen
you
the
right
brick
here.
stacked on
Got
these
Curtis
plates before.
47 in here. If anybody's
These
new, it
plates are
comes
the weird
in here
ones.
or sees this video, hit that guy's channel up. He'll explain some of this, what we're talking about here that we just talked about. We seen the node. Why all that blocked up stuff, those used to be red bricks, people. That's what we're talking about in meltology.
So that's
They didn't build this way.
pretty awesome.
Johnny will tell you again and again.
It's pretty awesome.
Kind of
Now,
crap that was in these
that's
guys
down
in
this wall.
Pennsylvania today.
I'm gonna just look around
The
this
ground sunken.
area, like just this immediate area around me. I'm not gonna go too far because I can already see some crazy stuff. Look at this. I guess for a factory this big, you need all them outlets off there, huh?
How much time we got left
Look
on
at this
this
foundation right here.
video here? Let's see, we got a nice 20 minutes or so still.
Yeah, so why would you ever build on top of rubble like that? I mean, that makes absolutely zero sense whatsoever. You would never, ever stack these big, massive granite blocks on top of rubble, like literal rubble.
Nope, this guy's out of Massachusetts and I'm out of Michigan.
What do we got here? All I can make out is the number 1. I don't know. Maybe it's worth grabbing. You can still even see all the damaged bricks up here. Maybe that one's worth grabbing. I might grab that one. Oh, it's heavy too. All right, and I'm gonna walk down this wall. And as we can see, the not quite as sloppy as this side, but the same type of. You got big giant granite blocks on top of rubble that looks a little bit more secure than that other side, but still not the smartest of design fucking ideas, excuse my language. But right here around this corner, I happened to see something as I was walking by. Just wanna check it out. Oh, I wonder what this is right here. That looks like a little patch of survival. Let's get right in it. Big, huge pipe in there. All messed up bricks. These ones down here. Yeah, big, huge pipe. So kind of weird. You got that survival around that steel pipe and those steel beams down there. Look at this wall. This one right here is almost like a castle wall. Like, look at the angle on it.
Sounds like plane.
Yeah, that's pretty odd.
I live by International Airport, South sounds around here all the time.
Let's see what it looks like around the corner here.
Plane. They chemtrailed the crap out of us tonight too. They laced the sky up, folks, all over, east to west, east to west. And then they run these beads across
Look at this.
highways
Hold on.
and start polluting the sky. And
Look
there's a
at this
beautiful
steel
moon.
loop right here.
The moon was
Wow, that is
reflecting
big.
all that. Then you see the planes
That
coming
is
by
big.
that aren't dropping the chemtrails, just short little spurts, you know.
Huge.
Anyway, time for a doobie. Shawnee B's explaining it fine and dandy. So here we are, talking about Meltologists, and we came back to the master Meltologist, got a master.
Crazy.
Who sits Shawnee B, the
Pretty
side
crazy
chick,
right here.
his beautiful wife, Chrissy B, and their dog. Always on the hunt and melt. This dude's got over 5,000 videos.
Got all your feather and wedge lines, your little divots, all the same stuff we see everywhere. All the same stuff we always see. Burnt bricks. You got your hourglass shaped patterns.
Yes, sir, you do.
Right.
The term node is appropriate, and that's because of Curtis 47.
So that's pretty awesome. Pretty cool stuff.
This guy's empty.
Coming out of the building. Yeah, there's old ladder right here. Getting this little trap door right here. Huh. I just wanted to show you these buildings I was looking at. I was just looking at these
the
ones
row
over
one.
here. It's definitely a big old mill factory building.
Trying to quit smoking cigarettes, but I'm having a hard time doing it.
And let's take a look at it from behind a little bit. The old mill buildings in the background.
Don't need that.
This is something too I've taken notice to lately, is these trees just growing right out of the structure. This tree right here is living off of this. All right, guys, I'm in Fitchburg, Massachusetts.
Pittsburgh.
And I'm gonna take a look around this area real quick. At the cathedral.
Went to
Oh,
school
that
with some
tech up there.
Pittsburghs, and I went to school with some Stonebergs. A lot of freaking bergs, mountains on bergs.
So I see a giant wall over here. Got an old bridge I don't even think they use anymore
shit, I only
over
got
here.
one row
Iron
and paper
Bridge.
left. Holy shit.
I'm gonna come over here and see what I can find. It was super cold this morning, but it's starting to warm up a little bit. So see what we can find over here. Okay, so starting off, you can see the granite wall running down the slope of the road we just came down. I'm seeing some red over in the corner right here. And you can definitely see the traveling pattern of the little floaters in there. All the little travelers. Pinch points. Right behind that cathedral too. It's crazy. I've never even been back here. Got some old damaged bricks up in here. As we're coming down this wall, you can see the leftover remnants of whatever used to be here. And I'll tell you that it looks like they tore something down. They definitely didn't come in and patch something up. This little patch of survival right here. All along the top. All along the top. But even below these survivals, you can see that pinch point. As Curtis would say, there's your pinch point and your little center point. You got the two wings coming off the sides. One's a negative, one's a positive. We got little bits of survival everywhere in here. Yeah, Fitchburg, Massachusetts seems like the city that keeps on giving when it comes to this. All along the top. I like how you can see the cathedrals in the background. Still little bits of survival on this wall too. All along the top. All right, it's time to get my dog back in the car. Didn't want to pause getting frostbitten out here or anything. And look at the damage in this place. I can't believe I've never seen this place. So this is a pretty big spot. I started off right in that corner. See the park right there. We got the city hills all around us. And I'm just gonna keep following this wall. And love you, babe. Crazy if you think anybody actually came here to put these bricks in here. it definitely didn't happen, guys. So that excuse is no longer valid. Sorry to tell anybody that's trying to say that they patched this up, because still to this day, I'm hearing that same thing. And yeah, sometimes I go to places and I see survival, and you know what? Sometimes the bricks do look new, but that doesn't mean they are new just because they look new. And sometimes the mortar survival, it looks fresh, but that does not mean that it is fresh and new. So, and I can tell you right now from just the research I've done myself, nobody came around to these places and patched it up with bricks and came to these old castle stone walls and threw in any type of patches, or had their little bucket of bricks or their satchel of bricks, little bucket of mortar. Look at that place. It's amazing. Even a bit more survival over here. All the way around. All the way around. And I'm gonna make my way over to that big wall over there. I was just walking along that wall over there. And even up in here, you can still see even more survival up in here. I might go up there real quick before I take off, but what I really want to check out is this wall. Yeah, this one right here. It's huge. It actually goes right along over to this bridge that crosses over the Nashua River. The old bridge that I can see from here, I don't know if you can see it in the camera. It's an old iron arch bridge. And the road's cut off now. They don't use the road anymore, so it's actually abandoned. And look at this place. Look at this wall. I'd say about 15 feet, maybe. Little patch right sitting right there. Sorry, keep doing that. Something I'm gonna have to learn on this to zoom. Nothing's doing in there. Pretty damaged. I don't know how those got there. It's even a funnier one up here. Yeah. Old pipe coming out of there. See the little chips of brick in there. Hey guys, I'm gonna start heading back. Thought it'd be a pretty cool spot. When I was driving by, I was looking down here. I was like, hey, I'd never been in there before. And it's not the first time I found some compelling Meltology evidence right behind one of these old cathedrals, churches. So you can see a couple more little floaters up in there. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna get out of here. Embedded into the landscape. This wall is destroyed. And of course, bricks. Some more over here. Yeah, the bricks. So I might take a quick walk, see if I can show you over this riverside right here. Hold on. It's right on the edge of the river. See that bridge right there? Yep. And I don't know how good you guys can see the wall across. It's all built out across there. It's all built out down this side. And I was just looking at that wall and this wall. Okay, this is the wall I started on, and I'm just gonna give it one last scan on the way to the vehicle. But guys, this stuff is everywhere. And when you think you've seen it all, just keep finding more and more. So, hope everybody had a good holiday. And melt that like button, guys. Okay, have a good one.
Oh, we got our own little we got our own little thing going here. Oh, feedback. Sorry. Sorry about that. All right, Curtis 47. I hear you, man. You got to go to bed. Some of y'all didn't forget how to sleep like my ass. Huh? There's there's your girl right there, Curtis 47. Oh, she just did a thing with Shawnee B. I missed that one, man. I ain't gonna play that one then. But I missed it. I'll watch that one by myself there. I already started it, but that's the night that it came on. And I was late because I had the grandson and stuff. And see the last video Jem produced here. Oh, she did a video with Melted New Hampshire with Meltologist Sheepu and Curtis 47. 3 hours and 45 minutes long to create a video, or you did a live and then turn it into a video. Oh, that's pretty long. Damn, Americans don't have 10-minute attention span, so. Oh, there's old Spartan Red. There's old Jerry, man. How many of y'all remember Jerry? Huh? Remember Jerry? Jerry's still out there. He's still angry. And a lot of things he says is true, but he just the rage, man. And he's one of the first two that led me to the red bricks that had already been chasing inadvertently, talking about all the capitals in America were already here before America began. Before I was talking about that before I learned about meltology. And for me, it's been since 2019 when I became almost instantly a melted building believer of the places I've been, the things I've seen, some of the places that I did work for, plumbing and so forth. Even some of these big corporations, putting in big primer cups that attach to robots. I did that, installed robots for an engineering company out of Wixom, Michigan. So that was interesting work. And I've seen a lot of old redesignated buildings where we're setting up these robots to paint cars. So another interesting thing, you put together your life, places you work, things you did. I cut trees down on railroad tracks up in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan with 100-year-old trees on it. They give you a narrative that the Purple Gang built these railroads for the bootlegging when the prohibition was. And that narrative doesn't line up by the size of the trees that were grown upon these tracks. Not only that, some led to nowhere. The tracks led to in the side of a bluff that, they'll call a bluff or a mountain or something, and it's not. It's melted buildings. We know that. So we know where those railroad tracks and those roads lead to the right smack into what they want to call a mountain, and we know it was a melted building, So that's cool stuff. Oh, here's an undisclosed location with Curtis 47. All right, we'll check it out, man.
That is so crazy how white it is. Well, they must have really been grinding some stuff. Look at this, guys. See it? Still see the brick in it, it looks like.
Morning, Pat Brick. Have a great day.
It's got that texture on it, too.
He's already in by tomorrow.
Our grinding wheel?
Get some sleep, Curtis 47.
74 ridge signature on it.
The White Mountains in New Hampshire. Wow, nice.
You ever seen one that big?
No, I have not.
This is nuts.
It's about 3 feet wide.
I'm going to say goodnight to my girl while this plays out, man.
They look like racing
Cool.
tires for a Stone Age car.
Right back.
Look at that little plunge pool right there. I love that.
Your little random pudding. Okay, see it?
Oh yeah, I see it. What's that doing there? The water is crystal clear. Wow.
Yeah, look at that random pudding.
Alright, I'm going to look at how beautiful. Oh, this is so cool, Curtis. Oh my God, look at that up there.
Walking down an old world alley right here.
Right? If I had 1,000 subscribers, I could go live. Hey guys, here we go. Oh my God, look at this.
The phone with me. I've been missing out.
Every day of the week, it's erosion.
Glaciers?
Oh, that's awesome, man. I'm gonna have to go to your channel and check that out.
Look at that. Guys, look at this. Wow.
Yeah, I like that sound of water. I always love the sound of water, man.
So cool. I love it. Oh my God, this is so cool.
Yeah, even more so when you know what it was and not the tell you it's natural formation carved out by time and blah 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 blah. Right? It just overwhelms you. I know that. I recall times I was out west, hiked into what we
Oh,
call
look at that piece
mountain,
up there.
and seen melted buildings.
See it?
Then I didn't even know what meltology was. Like, what the fuck is this all about? See, so
Oh, it's a
see it
basalt
there
lake.
and see that looks like a building. I think when people are told and they see enough of
Oh my
these
God, look
meltheads
at
telling the
this.
story, they're gonna start
This
getting it.
is
'Cause
so cool.
I got it instantly from where I walked before in this ground. You know? And I said, like Linda said, how didn't we see this before?
how we've been at the street, through television, public schools, and having to provide and work hard to get your family forward. You don't have time to look into a lot of things, nor vacation and so forth. Many people don't. It's unbelievable, the time we're in right now financially with the American citizens here in just America and how many are already relying on government check and with everything being so shaky. It just kind of really makes you think, man, what's happening here now in America with this nonsense that the world is
Oh
going
my
through, not
god.
just here, everywhere. People want to look at old America. Everybody wants to run to America, huh? When they get here, they fucking hate you and want to kill you. Fucking that's just America. Motherfuckers, push on. We don't need you here. That's what I'm going to say, because a human being. I don't care what the government says or what y'all say with religion. Put it away. It's going to wreck you. It kills you. Destroys you. Yeah, if you dump this on the big screen, and it looks like you're going up some steps. Look at you, see? Huh? Hey, we got a plumbing issue here, man.
Oh my god, this is so crazy. Oh my god.
Got a leak in sector 7. Heating overload. Heating overload.
Guys, look at this. Wow. This is so awesome.
Energy. Power. Boy. Okay. What's the matter? Forget about it. Melt the building. What we gonna tell them? Forget about it. We'll have them watch the television. What's the matter for you? Yeah, giant building with busted plumbing. In some of these spots you could see where it's busted, but you knew if they were using dielectric energy, that these are hydro stations in many places where water traversed all over the United States, and they get a grip of it and try to control where the water flows even underneath. It's like you have to call Miss Dig if you want to dig a hole. Why? Because you run into shit like this under the ground. They don't want you to dig into the melt past and reveal what the truth is underneath it all, everywhere. You live on top of melted buildings, architecture of the past. Oh yeah, Jen and Curtis, they're a team to have on board. They're gonna get engaged. You heard about that, didn't you? Yeah, they're engaged to get married if you didn't know. Maybe you knew. But mention it again, since Jen evidently enjoys it. Yes, she does. She is a melted building believer. That's for sure. Nano Dean, the machine's there in the midst of Curtis 47 and
Oh, the
Glenn,
brook's
and
just running
that's
down
good
here.
to
It's so
see too,
beautiful.
man. That's actually good to see that other people are looking out for other people. And you need more of that in this world. See, that's how I look at it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, new day for you there. And Patrick's already in there tomorrow. And we got to get to bed. People got to get to bed here in America, here on the East Coast, because it's closed at 11:30. So we'll lose out to people here in America who have to go to sleep and work for a living. Then they went to bed, but even if I go to bed, I'll lay there for a couple hours because I'm not even tired. And I kind of sleep when I have to sleep, you know, when my body finally shuts down. Just like the other night, I hadn't slept probably 5 hours in a couple of days. And I was watching a guy who was on the channel tonight, Floyd, had a boat floating around. And passed out watching him on the big screen in the boat with a beautiful sunset. And I felt like I was rocking in that boat over a big screen television. So, and I fell asleep to that. And, heard the water too. See, and it's that water again. If you just had that water noise, I could go to sleep with that, just that water noise. Looping even puts you to sleep quick, but I don't stay asleep long. That's the only problem.
Lydia, can you stand right here?
So bright and early then, yes. So bright and early.
No.
So I know where you're sitting there in Slovakia.
Oh, that
I
breeze
have,
feels good.
let's see, it's like same time is where my around the same time where my niece lives in Germany.
Obviously, I'm gonna go right into that thing.
5:30.
Can I do this? Oh, cool. Wow. This is cool. This is so cool. Whoa. Bear cave. We could do it up in here. Nobody was here.
Huh?
Nobody was here. We could do it up in here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you recording?
Oh, melting it.
Let's try to squeeze out that.
There's white stripe over here.
Mortar line? Oh, I see it. Huh. Wow.
I thought we were gonna be able to walk through it.
All right,
Okay.
that's the tricky
And
part.
I'm
Yeah, right? I don't know. All right, you do it. I'll film you. You fall in, I'm gonna have to come get you. That would be a hell of a shot. You could totally do it. Just don't say the not word, okay?
I don't know how you put through those.
Really? I can.
I thought the same thing. You got a pen? You got a pen on your purse?
I don't.
I got a knife. It's harder. I know. I don't. I wish I brought one.
Oh, we'll have to carve our names in it then.
The tourist spot for tourists to look at the melted building. To create a tour. Melted building to lead the tour. And
Just going for it. I love it. It's a tourist show.
that would be cool, man. You guys could hold to right
No,
now.
go this way.
Take them on
Oh my
a
God,
tour.
Curtis. Just for the record, I encouraged him to do this.
Yeah, that is high up there. Yeah. Oh, that sucks.
That's right. Look at that. Nice. That's awesome, Curtis. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, because no, when the last
Everybody's looking at him. They think he's crazy.
table, all kind of shit, man. No shit.
That is so cool.
You just don't know. That's life anyway, right? You just don't
You
know.
did it.
Because I fell in at the graveyard doing a video and smacked fucking
All right,
hard
I'm gonna
down, man, when I fell.
Careful.
You did it.
I was here by myself, man.
That's the. Gotta be really careful right there. I know. All right, it's a little sketchy. What do I take a picture with this star button up here?
I don't know. I never do that.
Let me try it. Yeah. I did. You gotta use that tree in case of an emergency.
I hope it holds.
Yeah, you gotta. It's pretty sussy.
Oh, okay, cool.
Picture.
Thank you.
All right, here you go.
Oh, it's cool that you did that. I love it. Oh. We love going off the beaten path.
Yeah.
What is that? Wow. Oh, this is so cool. I love you. Yeah, there is. Wow. That's all. You gonna keep going?
Where do you have the pool, home?
Yeah, we can keep going. Yeah, you go first.
I think we're following the trail anyway.
Yeah. Wow. You can go right down there. Oh boy, this is awesome. Look at this, Curtis. Look at these right angles here. Oh. Oh wow, this is so cool. Walls. Look at these fucking walls up here. I mean, these are like, they're like the obelisk in Aswan. Yeah, I want to look. Wow. This is so cool. Yeah, it's super cool. That wall right there is nuts. They're like what they would call like a Valdeck, the Trilobite.
Right.
Yeah. Oh my god. Wow. This is epic. Yeah. Look at this. melted building. Oh, this is so cool. Look at this. Look at it. What's this, fireworks? Glad it is there, guys. All the way around, guys. Look at this. All the way around this thing. The cover that was over it, and it melted down into the water itself. Wow. So awesome. Look at those trees right there. Oh, going in the water, guys. Got my water shoes on. Oh, wow. This is so cool. Look at this. Woo! That is good. This is so cool. I'm so glad I brought my water shoes. Man, look at all of this melted brick. Wow. Oh, this is so cool. Wish that's nothing but boulders. And brick. Look at brick. I'm gonna get the brick. Red motherfucking brick. Every day of the week. Look at that, guys. Wow. Right there, red motherfucking brick. Boom, baby. Just 3 steps into the water. Red motherfucking brick. Very low stream water here, but it can get high if there's storms. Woo. This is incredible. That was all a wall. You could see it. And we were walking down there yesterday, excuse me, along there. I'll get more video over there another time. Right now, I'll try and really strong right there. I think I'm going over that way. Wow. Unbelievable. Look at how crystal clear this water is. This place is a Meltologist dream come true right here. Oh, look. More red motherfucking brick. Look at that one. Wow. More red brick. See it in there? Walking on this stuff.
What happened there? What are we talking here? All right, we're how far into this?
35 minutes. Now I'm back. I was watching. I was taking stuff my dog's sleeping. But I'll tell you what, I have much admiration for the majority of the people I've met and who are trying to tell the story. I wish them all the best, always. Even year-old Gary Smith, just like Joker, we had to bring in this different stuff. College, you don't mix. Also, that's about highways right to the gift. That's why. There's always the human nature of see things that are certain way or something. So, but one thing for sure, we all see all the heads that I see are kept in the back corner and we talk to each other. But we really know what we're talking about in the critique, and that's why they keep us in the back corner, in the back burner. Just with the stuff Curtis presents, why don't you have 100,000 subscribers? At least it's real, showing you what we're talking about, Meltologists. There's a cataclysmic event that transpired. Some people want to compute there were many else and so forth. The evidence points otherwise. One great mass melt put out quickly with water. That ended up in all kinds of things. They were used in water at the time. Tell by how it's survival all over that indicates. From where Patrick is at, to where Shawnee B's at, to where we're at right now with Curtis 47. That's some awesome stuff. Get word out more to people, like, share, and subscribe to these channels. Tell me how to get this out. Back in 2019, I went so far as sending emails to every news agency out there. Channel 4, Channel 7, Channel 2, Fox, all these outlets here locally. Hey, a little while later, started seeing them have red bricks in the background. Still found red bricks more on the channels. I swear I can't make it up. Who's funny? The times. What do we see? It all in the old movies, old westerns, held, rock shows, smelled, but we never seen it, huh? And now we do. What we got here? Some Cooper. The Coopers, people who were Coopers, usually we say we're interfering in barrels. Coopers, you know what I mean? Yeah, by a funny big resource of water, he was making beer. See? Making barrels for the beer buddies. Some people see it. I've pushed a couple people over to the side of being out world and believers since I've been doing this, and that's the greatest feeling when someone we talk shows you stuff that they see and they're like, yeah, you're right. It's great to see that the eyes awakening people. Even in my young grandson, where you find milk and red bricks, and sure enough, we're going in the park. He said, "Good man, Bob, red bricks." We went over, and in that rock, we seen the brick lines and red bricks. And see, he's only 7 now, but he did that when he was 5. So, I've been showing him to go out there since he's 4, teaching him ways. He never hung around kids. Yep, a lot of people are that way, and they don't want to get it. Like, I try to tell it to my mother, it don't work. You can't believe that everything you can taught is a lie. That's the first thing you can't understand. Action at best. And the truth of what you had to suffer in your life and had to go through that same phase in our lives. Had to been there for 18 years. Mostly nonsense. Anyway, we have to autodidact and teach ourselves, right? Right. Meltologists will help you do that. So it does. People come and do it, but when you do it first, I'm crazy. I'm a woman. But then with 99 with crazy. It's crazy. But you know what? They took about a year to finally see what I was saying. And what the Meltologist was saying. And she supports all you guys. And she hates me. She went to the or other people who come against us. Put us in the back corner, you know. And when you feel throw somebody away, because you can't, you tell them all kind of things. So they, with their own eyes, see what you just said, and then their eyes will let them hear what we just said. So sometimes it takes that, it took them a year. You could go her pictures, but she likes looking at these people who fix up old castles and stuff like that. So I go check the top, check this out, look at this building. And I'll go look, and sure enough, she's showing me what she's looking at, the melted world, and it's so cool. So she sees, and that's good for me. So now I don't seem crazy for it. She's good. Even when I'm wrong, she's good. So that's a great woman to have. I support her too. I'm a jerk sometimes, but just we all are. It's testosterone. Just two conditions. Shut up. Right. Yeah, really. It does hit you. You see certain things, and I know exactly what you're talking about there, Greg. You just think, wow, that is good. Fit the world, control energy. Energy is power. The meter is for that electricity today, Yes, sir. Yep, you can see it if you want to. That's right. Right, exactly. But don't eat the yellow snow. Man, I gotta stay with that one. So yeah, we don't throw out the show because you made a bad decision, man. Meltology talk about drinking here. Exactly. Because I sent all kinds of links to try to get his channel to grow because I wanted more young people to get involved because I'm an old head, I'm an older guy, so I wanted, young people to be talking about this, not me. And I got wrapped up into it, and blah, blah, blah. I have been looking at different things in meltology and thinking things through. I even started a book about meltology, never finished it, but I had a big chunk of it already started and everything. And if life gets to you and you got to do all kinds of other things too, and be here and be there, your life gets tugged and pulled in all directions. And you got your brothers dying on. You had two brothers die in 2025. And all that crap, man. You know, with life sometimes. And then when I get to the melt, back to like the rebirth of me seeing something that's real. See, huh?
Took a big chunk of building out there.
Spent some time in the mountains there for the whole week. That must have been some good times, man. Glad you shared them with us, man. So look at the melt and the evidences all around, no matter where you go. Go to Slovakia, Patrick has showed us all the same stuff. It was great seeing Patrick. I was just thinking about him, and I was going to do a thing on him because I said, "Oh, why?" I seen him, you know, and this one guy was talking about Europe, and I thought about Patrick. Different time zones. So he's in Germany right now. Well, about that right now, where she's at. Yep, and that's the thing that we have to get a repertoire inside of our heads. So when we do share this with someone, you'll sound very articulate and you get to the point and let them see. Just point them in the right direction. Right videos. I think that you can give them aid in regard to what they're looking at. See, go look. Don't believe me, just go look. See, that's oh no, thank you, sir. Hey, thank you, Patrick. Doing what you're doing, melting there, man. your life is doing swell, whatever's going on there, brother. Thank you, Curtis, for sharing the melt and your vacation there with Jen there in the mountains. Oh, do you? Well, that's cool. I've been to Blind River, Canada, Toronto, Montreal, Quebec. Those are the places I've been in Canada. Canada has some. You know what sucks about Canada? They're dumping their garbage in the Upper Peninsula of the state of Michigan around all that water. Peninsula. I think that's a shame that our leaders allow Canadian garbage dumped in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Yeah, that's sad. You filling in there, Curtis? Where Canadian garbage coming in, filling up, melting the buildings. Yeah, with garbage. Evidence of the past. All through the Porcupine Mountains there, all over, man. Evidence of the melting of building. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, man. It was good too. There was some cliffs that were jumping off into the water. It was amazing. I didn't know they were melting. Thanks. Punch. You'll see the melting coming up. When you go back past, go back a couple things you've seen, where you've been and walked on, remember those things. You see those things, and it's like you're reliving your past again. Because I hitchhiked all across the United States. A lot of times, I jump trains with a lot of beautiful sights most people can't. So, yeah, true. They got us. Some of us see. Like, share, and subscribe. That's right. Like, share, and subscribe to Curtis 47 channel. And thank you for that, Curtis. Thank you, Patrick, for coming by. We're gonna close the show here. Hear the dog. She woke up and take her regular 8:30 piss. So thank you for that, man, Curtis. Curtis 47. Let's see what undisclosed. We'll go like this. Where's the what's that? What's this here? There's gotta be something I'll get to here. I'll go like this. Okay, what's this here? So there's the link. There's the link to that. So if anybody wants to go to Curtis' channel, man. But I know you're ready to subscribe. But it's going to have playback. It'll have playback. Rather chat playback. So there's a link to anybody who sees this in the future. The video we just watched, Curtis 47 with Jen Melchi 101. These two were showing you the melted, undisclosed area, and we urge you to go watch it and leave a comment. So, good night to you, brother. Hope everything is going great there. So let's see. We copied and we sent that there. Bada boom. Oh, we see there, her ears must have been ringing. Too funny. Come here, girl. Come here. I'm going to show you her.
Come here. Come here. You little monkey. Huh? Like little monkey, look at you. Huh? Check you out. Here. Huh? Say hey, folks. Say, where the hell is Bob at? He's in here talking to the damn machine. Huh? That's my girl. Huh? That's my little girl here. Huh? Yeah, this was my brother's dog who passed away. Frank's dog. And I fell in love with this kid. Her name's Shadow. That's my girl, huh? Look at that, huh? That's my bearded mama right here. He's a good kid, ain't you? Yes, you are. So, all right, folks. Peace. Eli, I love you, brother. Stop being an NZ pirate. All right, folks. Peace. Give Jen a big hug and say hey to Dean there, Curtis 47. Catch you next time in the Black Mirror. Good night. Say good night, dog. She's already in her bed. Huh? She's like, she ain't dumb. She's like, why are you up so late? She knows I don't sleep. All right, peace. We're out of here.